The governor's thought also resonates at the popular Zakibia market located in Ukum local government area. Some individuals who say they used to trade in yam now combine that with farming.
Like me personally, I do harvest not less than 10,000 in a year. The planting season is, the early planting is between February and April, while the late planting comes from April to June. That is the planting season. And then the harvesting, we begin to harvest as early as September ending. Some people do harvest late August, but to have in a commercial quantity, it starts from September ending and October, like that. To be frank, the yam harvesting has increased due to the encouragement from the government. When the prices of this commodity are appreciating, you know, people put more effort and some people invest much in it. Like the prices of agricultural products is appreciating this nowadays, especially during this time of Buhari. So people are investing in it more and more. Like me, since I was born, this is the first year I farmed rice, but I was able to harvest out to 100 bags of rice. Because since the federal government has banned the importation of rice, the price of rice has increased. So I also extend my hand into rice production.
The monoproduct market, which has been in existence for about 40 years now, has a record of 150 trucks of yam sold every week.
Almost everywhere in Nigeria. Like this one you are seeing is going to Benin. There are other ones going to Omuahia. There are other ones going to Imo and Pt.2, Lagos. So everywhere in Nigeria, they do come here and buy yam.
But this is not to say that operations are at its best in the market.
We have difficulties in the process of selling yam. One, we the farmers and the sellers, let me put it like that, we are appealing to government that government should help us bring the industries that will make this yam into yam flour. Because all these yams we are producing are selling within the country locally. And I believe by the time they will be producing it, turning it into flour, and the federal government will be exporting it, I believe that it will be better than what we are having now. So that is one of the factors. And secondly, moving these products from the farm to this market is another problem we are having, because no accessible road. The roads are very bad. The roads are very bad. So government should also look into that. And even the market itself, as you can see, some of the traders, after buying and loading, so there are some times that people will buy yam, after loading in their lorries, the lorries will even fall in this market. Within the market, as you can see, the market is not well level. So if government can improve in the other hand, then we will love it.
Even traders have their own complaints.
We come from Benin, from Edo State. There are some people from Port Harcourt, from Igbo land. We are all together here. So we all came together to buy yam here. So each person about 3 or 4 people will carry 1911. That 3 or 4 people is paying 62,000, 64, some 62.
Well, you see, the issue of taxation is a very big challenge to all of us, because we must generate funds internally to ensure we take care of our needs. And at the same time, this is a people-oriented government that listens to the people. So when there are huge cries due to taxation, we try to listen to them.
Soya beans is another crop which farmers and even processors are warming up to. The processing involves conditioning, Then it's sent to the flaker, from where the seeds are sent to the solvent plant, which makes it into flakes for extraction of vegetable oil. 5 trucks of soya beans go through this process daily, creating ready market for farmers in the neighborhood.
We mostly buy from farmers. Farmers are selling to us directly. We open doors for farmers to encourage them to buy high price with them. The middleman, which is the supplier, also at times they come, but most of our procurement is from farmers, direct.
But even here, supply fluctuates.
During harvest period, we buy as much as we can, so that whatever we have available as a fund as of that time, we used to buy raw materials, so that by the time it is going away from farmers will not having it, we are still using and getting the one we are buying presently as we are buying today to sustain what we buy before.
However, the storage facility of 25,000 metric tons comes to the rescue.
Conditions. Soya can stay like 3 years, 2 to 3 years, nothing happen on it. We still keep like that, and at the same time we still make use of it, raw one, because it is very good in fiber. The fiber coated on the body, which our area was breaking and showing you. When you keep it like that, it can stay up to 3 years. There is no problem.
But the challenge of inadequate forex is felt here too.
We are having a challenge of getting equipment, especially in the forex, because at times we need to get all the machineries we are importing the machinery, we are importing the parts. At times we apply to get the forex from the banks to buy the parts. We cannot get forex. Especially recently, we apply a facility from the bank, and the bank process give it to us through central bank. That is an agri facility, which is the CBN have been giving the money to the bank, and we now, after telling them all what we want to do with the money, they approve and give the money to the bank. And yet, since last year, November, I've been fighting to get the forex to bring down the equipment. We are yet to get the forex.